All right, so today we're going to be discussing how long does it take you to get to work, and some alternative solutions that can be at your disposal to save some money, get there sometimes even faster and greener, meaning less carbon dioxide being exposed to the earth. How long does it take you to get to work?
About 45 to 50 minutes.
Okay. How long does it take you?
About a half hour.
How long does it take
Half
you?
an hour.
About 20 minutes.
Okay, so what I'm going to be presenting today is a solution for you guys to consider, and it's going to be based off of distances. So if you live 0 to 10 miles, 10 to 20, 30 to 40, and so forth. And the idea is that though you may not be compelled to immediately want to change the way you get to work, because you spend so much time, I mean, half an hour, that's an hour each day, that's 5 hours a day, or 5 hours a week, that adds up. Now, not only to your time, but to your maintenance, to your time and maintenance spent on the car in general, so the resale value will go down. So all these things will factor into what I'm trying to convince you of to consider while you're trying to get to work every day. So what we're going to discuss is how we currently get to work, the distance we cover, the traffic you encounter to and from work, gas prices, and maintenance to vehicles. Now there's a lot more variables than just that, but to begin with, for this specific presentation, we're just going to cover these 5 topics just to simplify it. So this is a census done back in 2013, and as you can see, all of these numbers for, this is carpooled, we've been carpooling less as a society. In general, we've been carpooling less. Why is that? Is it not cool? Is it not hip? Is it just inconvenient? What are the reasons why you guys aren't carpooling? Could it be the distance between each other? Could it be the inconvenience of time? Could it be the cost? What are the reasons is something that we want to discuss. And as you can see, this blue bar is how many people drive alone. So this purple bar is total automobile used since 1960 to 2013. So as you can see that it's been growing, so you guys are driving more, you guys are using more cars, but you're also driving alone. So what does that mean? You guys are getting to work on your own, and you're filling up the freeways, you're putting more mileage on your car, you're using up more gas, all in an effort to have the convenience of, I guess, getting to work on your own time. We're carpooling less, so if I can do a quick survey, who carpools? Anyone?
From time to time.
Okay. So those that didn't answer, why don't you carpool to work?
I don't think there's a lot of people that live by me that go out to the city that I go to.
Okay.
The same
anyone
thing
else?
goes with me.
Okay.
I need variable hours, and it's not easy to get somebody to have the same.
Okay. Why do you sometimes carpool?
Well, sometimes there's people who can go with me. Other times my time doesn't work out with theirs, and so I go, like I have a slight variable, and so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it's usually people I know really well.
Okay.
You don't usually carpool with strangers.
Yeah, I mean, like most carpooling is set up with coworkers with the same company, and what you do is you pay a certain fee. It varies, distance, insurance,
Yes.
rental of the vehicle, the size of the vehicle, maintenance on the vehicle. So all sorts of stuff vary on that aspect. But just in general, out of the 4 of you, just one of you sometimes carpools. So what does that tell us? It tells us that everybody is getting to work driving their own car alone.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the problem. 0 to 10 miles, so one way, it's an estimated commute time of 20 to 28 minutes at peak traffic hours. So every single one of you who's getting to work, you're either working a salaried shift, an hourly shift, and it's taking you 20 to 28 minutes if you are going up to 10 miles on an automobile. So that's pretty long. I mean, 28 minutes being on the longest stretch, so let's say you do live 10 miles away. Now, that grows exponentially when you go to 10 and 20 miles, it's an estimated 30 to 45 minutes. So you're almost at an hour if your commute is 20 miles. So what does that mean? You're just wasting more time sitting down in your car. If you go something like 30 to 40 miles, it's an estimated 1 hour and 10 minutes according to Google Maps and peak traffic hours. So you're spending an hour and 10 minutes just getting to work. And like I said, this is at peak rush hours. So this is your livelihood for 2 hours a day sometimes. If it's 30 minutes a day right now, you're probably at the 10 to 20 miles. If it's 45 minutes, it varies. But the idea is that right now, the current status quo is you guys are spending about, I would say, an hour to 2 hours in the car every day. That may not seem like a lot. That may seem like a price that you're willing to pay because you have the convenience of your own car. But let's start to dig into the numbers, where everyone's wanting to save money. So if the average gas price, according to AAA today, is $3.58 for regular fuel, that's expected to rise. Like we all know, our gas prices rise, they fluctuate. So if you commuted 10 miles and your car, for demonstration purposes, received 20 miles per gallon, if you commuted 10 miles, that would cost you $1.79 each way. If you commuted 20 miles, that would cost you $3.58 each way. If you commuted 40 miles, it would cost you $7.16 each way. So what that means is that you're actually paying to go to work. You're paying on gas, you're paying on insurance, and you're paying on maintenance. Estimated oil changes are every 3,000 miles. So if you're driving 5 days a week and your round trip commute is 20 miles, that's an average of an oil change every 6 months. If you do a 40-mile commute, that's an average of 4 months. If you do an 80-mile round trip commute every day, 5 days a week, you can expect to do an oil change every 2 months. Now, some people live 40 miles away. A lot of people live 40 miles away. So you're expected to spend money on gas, $7.16 each way, and also you're spending money on your maintenance in your car. So what does that tell us? It tells us that we're spending a lot of money and a lot of time on something that we don't need to be doing. I know a lot of you like to get ready for work. You like to have that transition period from leaving home to getting to work. And some of you may say, hey, part of that reason is because I get to transition and shift my gears for, okay, now I'm getting into work mode. So what I'm proposing is walking, riding your bike, taking the bus, riding a van pool, or even taking a train. Not only that, you'll be saving money. So I would propose you should walk or ride your bike for anything less than 10 miles. It's estimated that you can ride your bike at 12 miles an hour. So if it's taking you 20 to 28 minutes per day to get to work, if you add another 10 minutes to your commute, you can ride a bike and you'll exercise at the same time. If you live 10 to 20 miles away, you can ride the bus. You can also ride your bike if you're ambitious enough. Or you can do a combination of the two. You can ride the bus, you can ride your bike to the bus. If you're 30 or 40 or even more than 40, you can ride a bus, you can take the train, or you can do a van pool, or you can do a combination of the 2 or 3. So my solution and my idea and my challenge to you guys is, what can you be doing that will give you more time and save you money? So you may say, oh, well, the train is not convenient enough because they don't run at the hours that I do. Okay, well, what if you woke up a little bit earlier and you got there just a few minutes earlier? You would have also the time to get ready for your work. You can also check your emails. You can also get ready for the week, and you can look at your planner, and you can look at, you can even read a book. It could be part of your routine. So let's take walking to work. There's virtually no cost to walk. There's zero maintenance. besides your body. You're exercising, so you're doing two things that are incredible already. You're paying for zero maintenance, and you're also exercising. You're kickstarting your morning, so you're immediately getting a workout in. I would recommend this for anything less than 2 miles. It's estimated that you can walk about 5 miles an hour, so 2 miles would take you less than 40 minutes. Yes, you may say, hey, I don't always have the time, but even if you did this 1 day a week, it can